Yo guys, it's your boy Anomaly from Sweden, and I've still got COVID. That's why I haven't been able to upload a lot of videos, which you may have noticed, because I haven't uploaded a video in a little while. Today's video, however, is about a very crazy thing that happened recently involving the biggest collector in CSGO. And before this video starts, I wanted to thank D-Market, which is one of the websites which sponsors this channel, making it stay alive. I'm not sure if you saw the most recent video, but monetization on this channel is not very good, and without D-Market, we would actually be losing money by running this channel, which would obviously make it hard for us to keep going with the channel. If you don't know what D-Market is, it's a trusted CSGO marketplace with low commission for sellers. You can also instantly sell your items by using this instant sell price. As you can see here, I'd be getting $1,294 instantly for this one, and that money I can then cash out even via PayPal, which is very cool. If you don't like the instant sell price, you can always use your own price and sell it for the price you want for your own items. No problem. So if you want to try to buy or sell skins using D-Market, then please use the Anomaly 3 affiliate link from the description, because it helps this channel a lot and D-Market helps this channel immensely. Now, if you don't recognize this picture, you're probably not a CSGO trader. If you do, then you are probably a CSGO player or trader. This picture was used by the most famous and probably the biggest CSGO collector ever, and he has quite a few different names. He goes by HFB, he goes by G10, he goes by Chales. Not many people know a lot about him because he is a very private person, a very private collector. His inventory is private and most of his items are just locked in his account forever, and he would never sell them because he values the collection more than the value of the skins. It's basically like the Smithsonian Museum, you know? They don't care if their painting is 5 million or 100 million, they just need to have it because it was painted by someone famous, kinda. It's the same thing with him. Now today, his account looks like this, which is a little bit weird, and it's also community banned, but we need a little backstory first to know what happened. Here's his account, by the way. You can see community banned, and this is one of the famous items that he owns, the Karambit Vanilla without a float. He also owns the number 1 souvenir dragon lore, the number 2 souvenir dragon lore. He owns a total of like 7 or more souvenir dragon lores, and it's hard for me to show all, especially because his inventory is private, but he specializes in StatTrack factory new rare skins. For example, this StatTrack Karambit Knight factory new is one of the many very cool skins that he owns. And fun fact, he was actually the guy who bought my Scar AK StatTrack that I opened back in like 2016 for $32,000, and that's still in his inventory today, which is very cool. But all of a sudden, HFB out of the blue starts selling a bunch of his skins like 1 week ago. Now it might be a little bit longer, and I'm sorry this video is coming a little late, but that's because I had COVID. And all of a sudden, Twitter starts blowing up because people are talking about that HFB is starting to sell his skins, and on a Russian CSGO marketplace, you can see most expensive sold in the last 24 hours. A lot of HFB's skins are starting to be sold on a Russian peer-to-peer crypto marketplace, and at this point many people are like, is this really him? Because he, first of all, he wouldn't sell his items, and second of all, he wouldn't sell them on a Russian crypto marketplace. So at this point people are starting to get worried, and mind you, HFB's combined total inventory value is anywhere from maybe $2 million to $3 million. It's a lot of money. A very, very substantial inventory and really rare collection. He's selling extreme collection pieces, like this one was a StatTrack Karambit Ultraviolet factory new. This one, the StatTrack Karambit Night factory new. These two, both StatTrack M9 Crimson factory new. I think both of these are not duped as well. 2 StatTrack Butterfly Crimson factory new. And this AK Redline is actually the same one I have, with 4 iBuyPower holo stickers, but as you can see, this one is StatTrack and minimum level wear with a very good float, and like 3 souvenir dragon lures. It's skins for hundreds of thousands of dollars being sold for very cheap on the Russian marketplaces. So obviously this does not sound right to most of the people looking into this. At this point I was like, okay, yeah, he's been hacked, and I did not think he was gonna get a lot of answers from Steam support. I thought, damn, he got hacked, probably his fault. Yeah, his skins, his collection, it's probably gone now. So at this point, of course, many people were trying to snipe these items from Buff, from this Russian site, from other sites. They were trying to get these extremely rare skins for cheap because HFB was selling them for a lot less than they're actually worth. And yeah, here you can see his AK, a StatTrak Redline 4 iBuyPower and 0.1000, and this one is capped at 10. Yeah, definitely like the best AK Redline iBuyPower being sold on a weird Russian marketplace. And I was actually there on the Russian marketplace checking it when it happened. I didn't try to buy any skins because I didn't want to help what I thought then to be the hacker to sell his skins, because that just doesn't sit right with me. And you can see here, this is one of the items I saw live being sold 3 minutes ago. Another StatTrak M9 Crimson FN for way less than it's worth. But I knew something was very wrong when I saw this StatTrak Karambit case hardened being sold on the Russian side for $933, when in fact it's pattern number 269. And for this one to be sold for $930 when it's one of the more insane Karambits in the game, obviously something is wrong. Now, I asked my Chinese friend and CSGO collector how much he thought this one would be worth, and he said he thought it would be worth over 1 million RMB, which means it would be worth like $145,000 or something, which is insane, and he sold it for $900. So obviously this was a hacker trying to quickly cash out all of HFB's inventory into crypto, and he didn't really have any idea how much the skins were worth. He was just trying to sell them for any price possible. Now, I tweeted that I didn't think that HFB was gonna get his skins back, because usually when someone gets hacked, they get scammed, anything like that, Steam and Valve, they just say, nope, that's on you, we don't take responsibility for the items, we won't refund any items, and that's it. But in this case, something very strange happened. What happened was, people who managed to snipe some of those listed items started having those items being removed from their inventory, which is very weird. This guy was the buyer of the Pandora gloves, and he said that the Pandora gloves were removed from his inventory, and we can see that here. CSGO, this is Chinese, but it says that has refunded kind of a trade, and you can see this is something we've never seen before, because they never redo trades, they never re-roll trades like this, but this started to happen, and then I started to wonder, why are they starting to re-roll these trades? And many people realized, oh, maybe this wasn't a regular hack where HFB maybe logged into a fake CSGO site and got hacked. No, this might be something very more serious. Here's another guy who bought the StatTrak AK Redline with the iBuyPowers, and you can see CSGO support undid one or more of your prior actions, which is very interesting. And do remember, all these people, they had their money removed because they bought the skins from different marketplaces, but now the skins are removed from their inventory. Here's another guy who got re-rolled. He managed to snipe 3 souvenir dragon lures and the StatTrak Butterfly Knight Factory New, and as it says, CSGO support undid one or more of your prior actions, which is very insane to see. This is when people started to realize this may not have been a regular hack. This probably was Steam support's fault. And this is something we never really see, and I didn't think we ever would get it confirmed, but we can see here that from one of the guy's help requests, they said, Steam actually responded and said in the help support request, the items in question were removed from your account because they were received from an account that was compromised through a support help request for which the CSGO team takes responsibility. Now, that is very insane. They also say we've reversed the trades and removed the items from an account which received them, because this means this was Steam Steam support's fault. He really didn't get hacked per se. They just used social engineering on the Steam support team to take over his account. Now, this is definitely something that Steam support are going to be much more aware of. They're probably never going to redo that same mistake again, but it's insane that it happened. Someone just contacted Steam, said, "Hello, I am HFB, give me account please," and they were like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And that's basically what happened. The last thing I heard was that HFB hasn't gotten the skins back. I think by now he probably has, or at least he's in contact with them most likely to get the items back from Steam. Steam at least has trade banned all the accounts which has the skins on them until they can resolve the situation. And I guess then Steam are just gonna put the skins back to his account and everyone's gonna be happy. Especially him, probably. Now that only leaves one thing left. What happened to the hacker, and did he get any money? And what happened to the people who bought skins and then had them taken back? Well, the people that had their items taken from them, that bought them on different sites, well, it seems like all of them got refunded. So the Pandora's Factory New that sold on Buff sold for 170,000 RMB, which is just over $25,000. This guy bought these gloves for $25,000 and then had the gloves be removed from his account by Steam. That's obviously not good. But what happened was Buff just reversed the trade, gave him back the money, and everyone was happy. The problem comes with the Russian trading site, because they had a lot of sales and they had instant withdrawal with crypto, meaning that the hacker withdrew all of the money for the Souvenir Dragon Lores, for the I Buy Power AK and the StatTrack Crimson Web Factory News. So there was a lot of money being withdrawn there. So in total, I think people bought these skins for like $250,000 or $300,000. But the Russian weirdo trading site ended up saying, hey, we'll actually refund the money from our own pockets. The site tried contacting Binance and have them somehow take the crypto back. Binance didn't comply. They didn't want to refund, so they had to refund from their own pocket, like $200,000-$300,000, which is, that is very noble. I didn't think that was gonna happen either. I keep getting surprised by the CSGO community in a good way. And finally, what happened with the hacker? Well, it seems like the hacker managed to run away with a few $100,000, and I'm not sure if anyone still to this day knows who it was. They've tracked down a few Steam accounts, but obviously no personal information. So at least for now, it seems like David Copperfield himself hijacked HFB for his skins, which is insane, but I think this is definitely going to be a lesson for Steam. There was a time there I was very worried about my own skins and the safety of my account, but now I understand that if this happens, Steam are going to roll back the trades, they take responsibility, and obviously they're going to be more aware about this when it happens in the future. They're not just going to let it happen randomly now. So, thank you guys for watching. This was my video about the biggest hack ever in CSGO history, the $3 million heist, which is crazy when you think about it. Now I'm going to go back to laying in bed and coughing up phlegm, blood, and feces. Fuck. Fuck!